I had initially engaged a broker who worked with one of the large national firms, and he had taken my wife and my father and I around to take a look at some properties, and it wasn't exactly what I was looking for, and I had some reservations not only about how it was starting out, but also the fact that this person was with a national company, and being a small business owner starting up my own business, I had an opportunity to meet James Pieri at a networking event, and I explained to him some of the challenges and apprehensions that I had about working with this particular organization, and he gave me a consultation free of charge and gave me some really good ideas. And I decided, after speaking to him that day, the next day overnight, talking to my wife, and I said, I really want to make a switch here and change my commercial real estate agent. It was a very difficult decision because that's not something I take lightly. I don't want to bring somebody in and waste their time and effort and resources and then drop them and move on to wherever the pasture's greener. So I made the difficult decision, and it was probably the best decision I made with regard to sourcing my first property here, and James just did a great job of finding this location for me. My father and wife and I had gone around with this other agent and took a look at a couple of properties, not only in University City but also La Jolla, and really didn't find anything that really fit. And once I moved over to James, he found this place, which frankly the other outfit could have found also. They all are running off the same lists, and James brought me over personally, just me, to take a look at the place, and introduced me to the leasing agent, and allowed us to walk through, and I was able to ask all the questions I needed in regard to the existing facilities and what was available. And James consulted with me and directed kind of the questioning as far as what I needed to ask and what I needed to look for. Talked a lot about amenities and triple nets and a lot of things that I really didn't know walking into this, which made my decision to stick with him and go with him one of the smarter decisions that I made throughout this process. But it was more the post-sales follow-up that impressed me most about James, was that after I had an opportunity to get in here, he helped me negotiate the lease, the terms, and he connected me with his architect, who I used, and other trades that would allow me to get this place built up and occupied as quickly as possible. He consulted with me on the things that the city were going to look for with regard to my build-out and the TI project, and that really stuck with me. His follow-through. He'd already made the sale, he'd already made his commission, yet he was still here with me to make sure that getting in here and getting the business set up and doing it right was of importance to him, and I appreciate that.